Hi, I'm Ivan Quinones for Platinum Fitness Success Stories, and we're talking today with Suzanne Baynes. Suzanne, you went from 230 pounds to 130 pounds. Now, what was going on in your life when you made that decision?
I was young, I was uncomfortable in my body, I was embarrassed, I was tired all the time, I got stressed out easily, and I was just really miserable all of the time. I was at the point where I was ready to start implementing changes into my life to hopefully get the body I wanted.
And when you started training at Platinum Fitness, did you feel like you were so far away from attaining your goal?
Once I had started at Platinum Fitness, I had already lost 60 pounds on my own. And at that point, I had kind of reached a sticking point. I hit a plateau, and I didn't really know what I needed to do to get past it. So I joined Platinum Fitness, and I signed up to start training with Brian. He implemented a strength training routine for me, which really helped take my body to the next level.
So instead of just losing weight, you're also building muscle.
Exactly.
Everyone asks this of a success story. How long before you started seeing results?
At first it was slow because I implemented very small changes into my lifestyle, hoping that they would stick, instead of trying to make a drastic change which had never worked in the past. So it took a few months before I was steadily losing 1 to 2 pounds a week.
And what kind of obstacles did you face?
There were times where my weight loss would stall for a little while, and it could be very discouraging. Sometimes it was hard to keep on doing what I knew I needed to do to push past it, but ultimately I was able to kind of push through these setbacks and get to my goal.
Did you ever feel like the workouts were too much to handle?
There were many times where I really had to force myself to get to the gym, but once I got there, I always really got into my workout. There were many times when I didn't make it to the gym that I really regretted it, but there were never times when I did force myself to go that I regretted it.
You had mentioned you were uncomfortable, even embarrassed about your weight before going to Platinum Fitness. What was the atmosphere like when you went there?
It was intimidating at first. I had only worked out at women's gyms, which was part of the reason I decided to sign up for the personal training. By going into especially the free weight section with already a routine and a set program in mind, I went in knowing what I had to do, so I felt much less intimidated and much more comfortable.
And what were 2 things that attracted you to Platinum Fitness?
The thing that attracted me to Platinum Fitness the most was the price. I'm on a very limited budget, and there was no greater deal in the area. The other key for me was location. It's very close to my house, so it gave me less of an excuse not to make it to the gym.
And now, personal training, no matter where you go, tends to be pricey. Is it worth the cost?
Personal training is definitely worth the investment. I had gotten to a point where I just couldn't seem to push past it on my own, and I knew I needed someone who had a lot more experience and knowledge than me to help get me through it. And there really is no greater investment than in your health.
And now I understand you're going from a success story to a personal trainer at Platinum Fitness. Tell us about that.
When I started working with Brian, he really helped me see that I had so much more potential than I had thought I had in the past. And once I got a glimpse of that potential, it really brought on so much more motivation to get to my goals. And I feel that I can help people see their potential also to get to where they want to be. I'm Suzanne Baynes. I'm a Platinum Fitness success story.